Hey guys, Joanna coming back in here with another Rome 2 battle replay. We have a 4v4 siege. Let's get some army comps going. But first, actually, I'm going to do something. I'm going to show you this. Just this tasty ambush that's going to come out over here against this Roman player. Kind of really feel bad for this Roman player. He has no idea. Let's get some army comps going, though. Iceni is being commanded by Robolofer. Inside the city, he has brought with him 4 units of swords band. He's got 2 units of his chosen spears, a unit of the Druidic nobles, a unit of Levy Freeman, and he's got 4 units of slingers here. His general is over here, a unit of chariots. The Pergamon forces that are in the town center, who is being commanded by Corby. He's got 2 units of pikes, 2 units of Galatian swords. The rest of his army is over here. A lot of noble cavalry here, 7 units to be exact of noble cavalry. The Nervii general here, Nervii is being commanded by Buds Rome. His general here, noble horse, and the Iceni also has a unit of Celtic warhounds over here. Let's get some more of the Nervii units. He's got 4 units of fierce swords here, and let's get to the ambush. Iceni also has 6 units of ambushers out here. Nervii has brought with him 8 units of the guerrilla swordsmen, and his 4 units of Gallic hunters are out here. The remaining forces, actually the entirety of the army of Lusitania side of the general out here, is 9 units of guerrilla warriors and 7 units of guerrilla spears. As far as the attackers go, we will get to this Roman player first. He is being commanded by Levy Turner. He's got 7 units of Principes, some of them up on his towers, some of them down on the ground. He's bringing 2 units of his Syrian archers here. He's got 2 units of Balearic slingers. He also has a unit of Hastati on a tower, unit of Triarii, and his general is a Legatus, and he also has a unit of the Socii Equites Extraordinari. This is the remaining forces of his army over here. Then we get to the Spartan army, who is being commanded by Just a Gopher. He has 4 units of his Spartan youths up here on his siege equipment. He also has brought with him a unit of Spartan hoplites. He's got a couple of other units of hoplites mixed around, some Perioci pikemen here. He's got 2 units of the heroes of Sparta, 2 units of Royal Spartans, one of them being his general. And as far as his archers are concerned, he's got 2 units of Cretan archers, and 3 units of Cretan archers and a unit of Helot archers. Citizen cavalry on either flank. That rounds out his army. Let's jump on over to the other Roman player. Rome down here is being commanded by Titus Pulo. He has 4 units of Praetorians, 3 units of Triarii, a legionary cohort, 1 unit of Principes, 3 units of Syrian archers, and his general is also a Legatus with a unit of Socii Equites Extraordinare. And we can get over to the Arversi, over here being commanded by Armored Scarab. That's right. He has brought with him 5 units of Iberian swordsmen, 6 units of Scutari, 2 units of Iberian spears, 3 units of noble fighters, one of them being his general, and 3 units of slingers. He's got quite a distance to cover to get to these walls, so also with this Roman player over here, as you can see inside the settlement, they're really not defending over here very much. So pretty much we're going to just cover this ambush, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are really waiting to see what goes on here, just as I am. So let's get this one going. 27 minutes, 30-second battle, so not very long. And let's get going here. So right off the bat, all of these units, some of these units are starting to be seen now. All of the units have been seen by this Roman player, and I can only imagine what's going on in his head right now, along with the cavalcade of noble cavalry that is coming out the door here as well, out this gate. Nervii units are all pushing in. They will be able to catch up, hopefully, to these units of archers and slingers over here. The general's probably losing his mind right here, getting shot at as well. We have some of the Praetorian Guard coming out challenging a unit of the Lusitani guerrillas. General is starting to finally make a move. Sorry for the choppiness here. There is a lot of units right here, so it's a bang right off the bat battle. We have the guerrilla warriors charging in, knocking down the units of Triarii off this tower. Another unit of the Principes coming down. Over here, the Iceni army, ambushers at least, are just pushing into the 3 units that are over here. one of the Roman Balearic Slinger units has already been evaporated off the field. This unit of Principes is about to be surrounded by the unit of Guerrilla Warriors. The unit of Hastati is being just absolutely obliterated here. This Principe unit is getting destroyed, very soon to get destroyed, and here comes the cavalry. Cavalry is already making themselves well known, getting some charges in onto some Praetorian Guard, into the Roman cavalry that was over here. Where is the Roman general over here? Is he already gone? Yeah, the Roman general is already gone. I'm pretty sure he got shot down by all of the archers, but yeah, I don't even see a single horse left from that unit. Cavalry just running amok around here, surrounding units, just running all over the place. These two units of archers are scared for their lives, trying to run. They will be quickly stopped here, though. They're going to be getting close to the borderline. So these two units of Balearic Slingers are probably not long for this world. Unit of the Syrian archers trying to run away from the guerrilla swordsmen as fast as they can. Let's see what this grouping of cavalry ends up deciding to do here. One of them is coming down over here, probably going to try and catch up to the archers as they run away. Big charge here by some noble cavalry into the rear of this Principe unit, just taking some serious losses here. The Roman player actually not doing too bad here. Unit of Principes and Triarii fending off against the units of guerrilla warriors here, but there is a unit of cavalry that is just nicely planting themselves behind here, and here comes another big charge by some more of the noble cavalry from Pergamon. Fantastic rear charge. More cavalry coming down off the hill here. I mean, this honestly is just like, I don't know if you guys remember from when you were kids, if you were even born to see them or not. This really just reminds me of a football game from like a Goofy cartoon movie, or cartoon show, I should say. Just absolute mayhem all over the place, just running everywhere, cavalry all over the place. This Roman player had zero chance. With this army being pretty much run off the field, Lusitani and Iceni are already starting to push over to take off the remaining units from the Roman army, and soon to be probably pushing over into the Spartans' army as well, as, yeah, the Roman army is completely gone, and we are less than 3.5 minutes into this battle, and this entire army is already gone. So, fantastic ambush here. Fantastic ambush here. I cannot say that enough. Continuing to just finish off the rest of this Roman player. Again, Levi Turner. I've been victim of massive ambushes myself, so it sucks, but it's part of the game. Iceni still pushing in, moving more of his ambushes over. Guerrilla warriors still continuing to move over. Now, Sparta is doing something over here that's kind of interesting. He's got brought both of his units of citizen cavalry up over here, and he's forming a defensive line here, moving his Helid archers and his Cretan archers up, pulling back more of his spears off of the siege equipment. He is still pushing up two units of his two of his tortoises up to the wall, so we'll see what they're going to be able to do. Let's check a quick look over here. Roman player still moving up his army. Aversi over here still pushing up all of his towers. Actually, what happened here? This tower seems to have fallen through the bridge. And this tower seems to be stuck. I guess, well, there's a lot of dead on that tower. I wonder what happened there. Wow, a lot of that Iberian unit got killed. Let's quickly get back over here, though. Continue watching. The Nervii general is pushing around. Pergamon generals pushing around, and they have another unit of noble cavalry coming around with them as well, probably to halt the tortoises. One wall is down, so okay, that's a good moment there for the Spartan army over here. But again, he's got pretty much 3 armies broken down into different units coming to his doorstep essentially. Citizen cavalry over here is going to get plowed into by 2 units of the guerrilla warriors. Iceni is now coming back down off of the hill. They have their war dogs creeping ever so slowly through over here. Oh no, they're running, but they can't be seen. They do still have their dogs on leash, so I wonder if they're going to go after this citizen cavalry unit. Spartan units are already starting to waver. The youths that were up on this tortoise have wavered. They are routing off of the battlefield. This unit of Spartan youths are just probably standing there, confused, scared, and now getting charged in by the Nervii General here. We still have the heavy galleys being moved up, at least one of the heavy galleys still being moved up, which actually is a good idea. You can leave units inside the galleys, and they can't get attacked by ground forces. At least artillery and archers would probably be able to set them on fire. The infantry would be able to attack them, but is just so you guys are aware, in case you didn't know that, leaving units inside the galleys is always good. So now we have the Iceni and Lusitani breaking around the outside line. Pergamon General into the units of archers here for Sparta. This is just more craziness. Absolutely fantastic craziness going on. Actually, Spartan General has pulled way back over here, and he's got 3 units of noble cavalry here. I don't know if that's going to work out very well for the Royal Spartans, but they are very tough. This is a very tough unit. Royal Spartans here are very tough, so I don't know who really is going to win here. Let's get back over into the melee over here. Yeah, just wrapping their forces around Iceni, Lusitani, and Pergamon, just wrapping around the lines of Sparta here. Just getting units to rout, just murdering all over the place. Rear charges from cavalry, rear charges from infantry units. Another unit of the Cretan archers over here breaking. Nervii General charging into them. Perioeci pikemen here, Spartan hoplites here. Cretan archers trying to get shots off as best as they can, but here comes the Pergamon General yet again with a big charge in. Spread formation, probably not going to get as many kills on the charge, but still, if he leaves that general unit in there, that unit of archers will be gone. Perioeci pikemen are now forming up next to the Spartan hoplites here. I'm not sure what they're going to do. Let's check over here on the Spartan General, see how he's faring. He's only lost 4 men so far. Actually doing pretty well against the Noble Cavalry. At least this unit of Noble Cavalry. They've already lost 25 men here. So, Lusitani also has men over on this breach point here, or walkway through the water. Guerrilla warriors were sent over by Arversi, but they are seriously outnumbered, so that unit is... yeah, the morale is already down, so, okay. And you saw real quick the yellow line, so Lusitani is going to start moving his units back in to the settlement. Sparta is pretty much completely surrounded. I did see that Rome has made his way into the city, starting to capture the gate, starting to capture some of the capture points here, maybe trying to push around to get some more. Yeah, he's pushing a unit over here to grab this gate, trying to do everything they can defensively to keep that cavalry out, but they will have a problem here with this with this wall being down. Cavalry and everybody from the defending forces here, I should say, the attacking forces. But the defending forces will at least have a way to come back into the city. Iceni is pulling the remaining units that he had inside the settlement back towards the town center. Lusitani is doing the same. He's bringing all of his guerrilla warriors and guerrilla spearmen back inside. Versii is now gaining the walls. They are landing their towers, capturing the gate here, and he's going to be probably pushing units out into the city streets to try and get to the town center before the rest of the remaining forces out here get back inside. We do have a couple of units of the Iceni ambushers breaking here and there, bound to happen. But Perioeci hoplites here and pikemen just getting again charged into by the Nervii General. Just absolutely, this is probably one of the greatest, if not the greatest, ambushes I've ever seen. 17 minutes, so we're a little more than 10 minutes into the battle. 2 armies have been essentially wiped off of the field here. Celtic Warhounds going to give their hand a try here against the Royal Spartans. Probably not going to go very well. And as you can see, the Noble Cavalry here for Pergamon have lost a lot more numbers that they had before they went over here to this. Let's check and see what the Royal Spartan General has. Only 126 kills so far. Okay. Well, I have a feeling that he's going to still be a presence on the battlefield. Like I said, the Royal Spartans are just very tough. Very, very tough here. Let's get a look here on some charges in. This unit of Heroes of Sparta is completely surrounded and now has 3 4 units of cavalry charging in on them. I guess they're just really trying to get Sparta to be completely gone so they can start coming back into the city. As you can see, Lusitani has brought some of his guerrillas back inside. Still has 4 units of guerrillas over here, and they are walking, probably rather tired. Well, they're only winded, but he's just walking them back. They are hidden as well with the yellow eyeball over their head. Do we have any combat inside the city? Yes, we do. We have a unit of the Legionnaire cohort taking on some Levy Freemen. The 3 units of the Syrian archers here are getting some good volleys across. Who are they firing at? They are trying to take down this unit of spear band here. 2 units of pikes for Pergamon here as well. This is going to be very tough for this Roman player. And he is just sending a mass of Praetorians and Principes into this one choke point. That's going to be a little rough, since all of the slingers from Iceni are right here and are just going to be able to volley whatever they want into this massive blob, as the pikes will continue to hold. This unit of Freemen are going to break, but they did hold for a little while here, but the pikes will be able to just move forward and start taking down the Legionnaire cohort and Praetorians here. Archers are still firing into the Chosen Sword Band, Spear Band back here. Arversi is still funneling troops around, probably trying to find ways to get into this town center. Let's check out over here, see what's left of Sparta. Sparta, again, has been, just as his Roman ally here to his left, they are gone. Completely gone. The Royal Spartan General, though, is not giving up. He is going to be coming up and see where he ends up going. Let's just get a quick view over here of all of the death that took place within the first 3 minutes of this battle. An entire army completely destroyed. Less than 7 minutes later, an entire army completely destroyed. This ambush, again, I'm just going to say it's probably, if not the best ambush I have ever seen. Just massive line of ambushers over here. We do have 3 units of the Iceni ambushers over here depleted. They are going to, I guess, try and delay the Spartan general here. Don't really think that's going to work out very well for them. Rome did push a unit of his Praetorians around over here, taking out a unit of ambushers from Iceni. Rome did also take capture. No, they did not. Well, hold on a second. That's weird. Why is there a Spartan flag here? I guess maybe it's just because it's the same team. Rome has a unit of Praetorians over here taking out the unit of ambushers that made their way back inside the city. Let's see what Arversi is doing over here. Arversi has 2 units of his Iberian swordsmen here taking on some of the guerrillas that have returned from the combat outside. And we have the other 4 units of the Lusitani guerrillas coming around, probably going to come around this way into the flanks of the Arversi Iberian swordsmen there, sorry. 4 units of the Gallic hunters from Nervii are making their way back into the city as well. Let's see what's going on down over here. We've got a decent fight going on here now. Rome is starting to push up some of his Triarii. He's got a unit of Principes, another unit of Praetorians here. He's got another unit of his Praetorians here. Look like maybe they're, yeah, there you have a little bit of a defensive stand here, along with a unit of Triarii here, trying to block their rear lines from just all of this cavalry. Still, Pergamon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He still has all 7 of his units of cavalry. That's going to be rough. That's going to be really rough for the Roman player. If the Pergamon player is able to get down and around behind his units here, this Roman army is probably going to suffer the same fate. We do have some breaking over here from Lusitani, though, so Arversi is making some ground. They have broken a unit of guerrilla warriors. Pulling off now, though, taking on the units of two of the units of the Fierce Swords here from Nervii. Arversi is trying to spread around as much as he can to, I guess, contain as much of this defense as he can to try and push into the town center, but I'm not thinking that it's going to go very well for him. He has sent a couple of units of his spearmen over here to aid his Roman ally. Again, still good push in here. I mean, Iceni has pushed a lot of his units out. The Pergamon's pikes have pulled, one of them has pulled back to the town center. The other one is still holding firm here, getting some really good shots in from the Syrian archers. So we do have a little, we have a breath of fresh air, if you will, from the attacking armies now. They are starting to do some pretty good damage. Britain slingers are losing units. This pike unit actually is about to completely get broken. Right, there they go. Unit of pikes are gone off the battlefield. Well done there. Unit of the cavalry for this Roman player, Socii Extraordinari, has charged in, have taken out one unit of the noble cavalry from Pergamon, so that's good. One less cavalry unit to have to deal with. What's going on over here? This Roman Praetorian unit's still here, fighting all of these guerrillas, Nervii and Lusitani here, but here comes the Spartan general. He's going to push his way into this gap, into some guerrilla swordsmen. I'm interested to see what he's going to be able to do over here. I mean, there's a lot of units over here for the defenders. Unit of noble cavalry coming in just to finish off the Praetorians. As you can see, their flag is now wavering. That unit will more than likely be removed from the battlefield. Some just big old battles going on over here. Let's zoom in, get some of the combat here. There's a lot of fighting going on in the streets over here. Let's see what Arversi is doing. Arversi is pushing in. He's got two units of Scutari over here taking on some of the fierce swords from Nervii. Another unit of Scutari here taking on two units of the guerrillas, one spear and one swords unit. He's pulling another unit of his Iberian spearmen around, probably going to reinforce the Scutari with them. Rome is compact. He's in one spot, but he's still doing pretty well. He's got some defenses lined up, which is good. He's watching his back. I see a bunch of flags over here dropping. Wow. Spartan general over here putting in some serious work. Let's check and see. 356 kills. That's what I'm talking about right there. Royal Spartans are a nasty, nasty unit. They can put out a lot of damage. Broken some Lusitani guerrillas. Some more of the guerrillas here. Two units of the guerrilla swordsmen here from Nervii probably won't be alive very much longer as well. Let's see what's going on with the Pergamon cavalry. He's got his Galatian swords, pulled his Galatian swords all the way around over to here. They are getting some good volleys of their Pila into Praetorians. Praetorians are charging out to meet them here. Lusitani guerrillas on this side. Do they still have any Pila left? They do have some in their hands, they're just not throwing them. Triarii charging out to meet them, leaving their defensive position here. I don't know if that's going to come back and bite Rome in the ass later, but we'll have to see how that goes. Spartan general still over here, 85 men left, still putting in work. Let's see what's going on over here with Arversi. So he did end up pulling that unit of Scutari over to this side to reinforce this unit of Scutari. Where did that unit of spears go? I guess he pulled them back. Yeah, he must have pulled them back up this hill here. He's doing pretty well over on this side. I see a lot of the guerrilla units have lost a decent amount of numbers. I'm sure that he didn't get all of the kills. A lot of the kills probably came from the Roman and Spartan player over here as well. But they are starting to chip away at the defending numbers on this side. Nervii has just pushed in another unit of fierce swords from over here. Here are the rest of the only Nervii archers, the Gallic hunters. They're going to come over and not blobbed up, I would say, but the units are kind of close together. Probably going to get some really good kills from these units of hunters over here. Nervii is also pushing out some more of his guerrillas that were pulled back into the town center. Ooh. This could be something good for the Arversi. He's going to break this unit of Lusitani guerrillas, push these two units straight down this road, get into their nest of slingers, maybe get a good charge into the back of these Iceni units here as they're fighting some of the Roman players, still breaking some more of the Roman players' units here. Iberian spearmen have broken, they are running away. We have a little less than 7 minutes left in this battle. Oh, that's funny. Triarii chasing down the Galatian swords now. Galatian swords, I guess we're trying to come over here to get into the rear of the swordsmen over here to help out his ally, or another one of his units here. Glacian Swords have recovered themselves somehow. They were wavering, but somehow they magically recovered themselves, and now the cavalry for the Roman player is starting to waver. Rome 2 is weird. Rome 2 is weird. And okay, here we go. Scutari pushing it. Oh, Iceni smelled it out. Pulled 2 units of his sword band back from this front to catch this unit of Scutari. Oh, that's bad. And here comes another unit of the Noble Cavalry. Going to get a big charge in onto the Scutari here. Okay, that unit of Scutari is probably going to go. Lusitani over here breaking again. Nervii is pushing up more of his units of guerrillas onto this side. It seems that Arversi is going to try and push on this side, as there are just a lot of guerrillas left over here. I think they did maybe bring a couple of units of fierce swords over here. I don't see. No, this is all just guerrillas over here, which guerrillas are good units, but just for ambushes, just so you guys know. They really won't hold very well against standard, heavy melee units and other melee units like that. They have a good burst of attack, but their staying time really isn't very long. Rome over here is being enveloped. His Triarii unit has pretty much been surrounded on all sides. His general is running out the gate now. I don't entirely blame him. He just watched his entire army get obliterated, so he's probably a little scared. Ooh, Spartan general over here is breaking against the Lusitani nobles. We have a unit of noble shock cavalry. Didn't have a chance. Let's see if we can get the number off of the 525 kills, Royal Spartans. Fantastic. Well done. Well done there, Just a Gopher. That's really good number for a general unit. That's really, really good. Let's see what's still going on over here. We have pikemen from Pergamon who have pushed up and are now holding off this street against a unit of Triarii and a unit of Glacian Swords fighting off a unit of Triarii on this street as well. Iceni is pulling his slingers all back, so this Roman army has been eliminated as well, aside of these 2 units of Triarii and the general who's outside. But I do see Iceni starting to move some units over here. I would just be funny if they were to recapture this gate here and the Roman general would be stuck outside. I think that would be funny. We have a unit of Iversi Iberian spearmen here breaking against a unit of the fierce swords. Ooh. Okay. Scutari coming through, getting into one of the capture points here, but it looks like the Nervii general has noticed them, but that is a seriously depleted unit. Maybe he's pulling them back out of combat. Maybe he had tossed them in there as a charge for the Scutari, because I don't think that unit of noble horse will be able to take on this unit of Scutari. Even with a charge, there's only 8 of them. Arversi making some good ground on this side over here, pushing back some of the Nervii units, breaking some of the Nervii units. His slingers are putting in some serious, looks like they're putting in some serious work. 78, 94, 63. So yeah, they're doing their job. Nervii general is breaking. Oh, this could be bad. This could be bad for the defense over here. Nervii general is gone. Nervii general has recently died. Arversii could get in through this side, because all that's left over here are some archers and a unit of fierce swords. Iceni and Pergamon better get back over here. Lusitani, where's Lusitani's army? Does he really have any units left? No. I don't see any more of the Lusitani army as well. I see his general. We have little less than 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the battle. Flags wavering all over the place now. Our Versi general is, or Arversii, I guess that's how you say it, Arversii. His general is wavering now as well, which is a shame. The slingers from Iceni coming back across. Noble general for Lusitani recapturing this capture point. This unit of Scutari over here wavering as well. The general for Rome still out here. He's coming back across the river now. I'm confused. And this kind of sucks. I've had this happen to me before as well. A unit gets stuck on, as you can see. There's still, I mean, there's a bunch of dead guys on this tower, but there's almost a full unit, 116 guys stuck on that tower. I've had that happen to me before too, not just in Rome 2. I've had it happen in a couple of other games. Sucks when that happens. Let's see what the Roman general is going to try and do here. I'm not entirely sure. No. Oh, don't do that. You don't own this gate. No, don't do that. Oh, we're going to have to watch this. I'm not trying to be a jerk. It's just I've been guilty of doing this myself. It just sucks. Oh, Legatus unit just cut in half. They had over 30 men in that unit. 31 or close to 30 men in that unit, I should say. Now getting shot in the back by the towers as they're running through, down to 12 men. That's rough. That's very rough to see, but lesson learned, hopefully. Pergamon has gotten a unit of his cavalry around over into the slingers here for our Versii. That's probably, yeah, we have 25 seconds left. That's probably going to be the straw right there. Versii is just, all of his flags are wavering now. So, great. Just great. Fantastic battle. Ambush was priceless. Inside the walls, fantastic battling. We had a bunch of fighting going on over here on the streets. As you can see, bodies just laid all around. I'm still very impressed by that Spartan general. Good job again, dude. That was really, really cool to see. I mean, 525 kills. That is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's get to the army, post-army comps here. We will go over Corby's army first. He was the cavalry army, essentially. His general, 275, 167, 303 kills here, 99, 72, 153, and 92. Just a force. Absolutely a force. Galatian swords, 90, 112, and his pikes, 167 and 376. God. Robolofer, his general had 0 kills. Okay. Ambushers, 86, 99, 164, 271, 94, and 135. His slingers did well, except this one unit with 42, 150 and 152 here, 159 there. Dogs only got 59 kills, but a lot of those kills were probably on the cavalry, one of the citizen cavalry units from Sparta. Chosen Spear Band, 1 and 97. Druidic Nobles, 63. The Levy Spearman, 26. And his Sword Band, 73, 80, 39, and 69. Bud's Rome with Nervii. His general was all over the place again with Corby's cavalry. 355 kills for his general. His archers really weren't used very much. I mean, he used them in the beginning of the ambush and a little bit more inside the settlement against the Versii. 91, 61, 87, and 99. His fierce swords, 145, 202, 283, 90. Guerrilla swordsman. Okay, this is his guerrilla deployment. 198, 128, 106, 195, 77, 173, 149, and 146. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And Charlie with Lusitani, all guerrillas aside of his general. His general with 138 kills. His general was actually the one that routed that Spartan general finally. And let's get into his ambushers. His warriors, 123, 156, 146, 133, 149, 176, 145, 194, 115, and we'll get into his spear guerrillas, 164, 34, 66, 30, 68, 128, and 82. Unbelievable. I can't unsee that. Before I hit play, I can't unsee the amount of ambushers that were outside. Let's get into the Spartan general right there. 525 unit of Royal Spartans. Good job. Just a gopher. Good job, dude. Citizen Cavalry really didn't have a chance to do much. 23 and 23. Helot Archers, 27. Mercenary Cretan Archers, 43, 15, and 30. They got charged into by more of Corby's cavalry and Bud's Rome's general. I mean, there wasn't really a lot that they could do. Heroes of Sparta, here's 263 and 179. Periokii Hoplites 45, 128, and 102. Periokii Pikemen here 67 and 108. Royal Spartans 287, 70, and the Spartan Youths 310 and 1. Levi Turner, I think this is the guy. Yeah, this is the guy that got ambushed. His general, 0 kills. Socii Equites Extraordinare 73. The Slingers didn't even have a chance to do anything. I mean, they ran a lot. 3, 41, 11, 91, and 25 for the archers here as well. His Hastati, 28 and 33. Praetorian Guard, 156. That's good. You know, being ambushed by 30 units or so. Principes 56. This unit of Principes 108. 30, 84, 35, 31, 58, and this unit of Hastati with 36. Armored Scarab here, he was the Arversii. His general 156. His Slingers did well, 188, 119, and 204. That's really good numbers for Slingers. Guerrilla Warriors 110. I guess that was the unit that went over to the river crossing over there against Charlie's guerrillas. Iberian Spearmen 33 and 14. Iberian Swordsmen 48, 117, 28, 23, and 0. Noble Fighters 281 and 333. Noble Fighters are again beasts, just like the Royal Spartans for Sparta. Scutari 45, 57, 187, 229, 169, and 110. So pretty good numbers there for these 4 units of Scutari. These 2, I think, maybe just got charged or maybe shot down by some archers or something. And then final Rome player is Titus Pulo. General with 0 kills. Pretty sure that's the general that tried to run back in through the gate and got the burning oil all over him. His Socii Equites Extraordinari did get a couple of charges in. We did see them kind of maneuvering around inside the settlement. So good job there, 111 kills. Auxiliary Syrian Archers, 146, 110, 134. Those were the 3 archers that were firing back and forth with Robo-Loafers, Slingers there in one of the main streets. Legionary Cohort 34, Praetorians 75, 72, 49. This unit of Praetorians, 224 kills. Good job there. Very well done. The last unit of Principes here, 69, and his 3 units of Triarii, 63, 120, and 89. For a battle that was less than a half an hour long, that was a lot to go over. There was a lot of unit names that were being thrown around. There was a lot to see. I really hope that I was able to cover it and get a lot of the stuff for you guys to see, a lot of the charges and a majority of the ambush, at least, if not all of the ambush, aside of the ending of the Spartan army. Again, Charlie, thank you very much for sending in this replay. That was really fun to watch. Corby with that cavalry charge out of the front gate. Bud with your general there. I mean, that was just great. Robo with your ambushers just cleared out that whole right side or whole left side of that Roman player in the beginning there. Great battle, guys. Absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys are enjoying the content that I've been putting up on my channel. I'm trying to do as much as I can. I really hope that you guys are enjoying the content, and if you are, please give a like, maybe throw a comment on some videos and everything, and if you feel up to it, subscribe to the channel. That would really help me out a lot. Thank you very much, and you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.